Never turn your back on a scorned woman. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome to Real Talk Tuesday. In Real Talk Tuesday, I talk about what is society's issues today, in today's time, and I also talk about what people had negative and positive impacts on the world, the society, my community. So if you like that type of thing, if you have watched before and you are not subscribed, make sure that you do. Today I'm going to talk about Jodi Arias. Now, I know you see the title. I'm going to explain. I'm going to break this down, and to all of you who don't know who Jodi Arias is and the story of why I'm talking about her, just stay tuned. Alright, so check this. If you are not well versed with Jodi Arias and the murder of Travis Alexander, I'm about to hit you. You feel me? So back in 2006, they met at a conference. Both of them was evidently doing the same thing in the same field, whatever. But Travis Alexander was a motivational speaker, so I guess what he was speaking about was being a Mormon or whatever the case was. I don't know. Basically, as soon as they met, they had this certain attraction to each other. A week after them knowing each other, they slept together. Alright, that's cool, whatever. But he a Mormon, so they not supposed to do that. You feel me? I don't know much about religion. I don't try to get too deep in it, but at the same time, I feel like they not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? You only supposed to have sexual encounters with your wife, and if you ain't got no wife, you ain't supposed to be doing nothing. Like, get in the comments if that's wrong, but I feel like that's what that is. So, first of all, you disrespecting your religion. Okay, cool. She ain't sure that she was crazy yet. Okay? They feeling each other. Now, what Jodi Arias did was she wanted to become a Mormon to get closer to Travis. That's not smart. That's just crazy to me, you know. They traveling together, relationship type stuff. But it's looking like they was only together for about 4 months. You feel me? So she claimed that she broke it off because she didn't trust him, which I don't believe, because that's when your crazy come out, and that's when the stalking began. So Jodi Arias, she 28, 29 at the time. She starts stalking him. He dating other broads. You feel me? Here's the thing about the murder of Travis Alexander. Now, the thing that made me remember hearing this story, watching this on TV, was this. He broke it off with her. She started stalking him. Even after she started stalking him and he reported it to the police, he still was having with her. That's one strike for you, Travis. He dating other broads. He keeping her wrapped around his finger. 2008, they still having, you know, a sexual relationship, but he keeping her at bay. So in 2008, after a while, he finally broke it off. He began dating other females. I don't get how you can do that and be a Mormon, but maybe things have changed. I don't get too deep into it, you know? This what happened. The night he got murdered, she broke into his house. She broke into his house. He seen her. He acknowledged the fact that she broke in. Instead of kicking her out, calling the police, whatever that you want to do, he has with her again. That ignites the crazy. And I'm not saying that she is right for taking his life, but I'm going to get back to the murder. They have, after they done, he get up And he said,
"You gotta go. Get out. Before I call the peoples on you."
And he goes and he gets in the shower. She ain't leave yet. Never turn your back on a scorned woman. And honestly, I feel like this is a good rule for any man, boy, whoever that's getting into dating and that's, getting sexually involved with women. You gotta understand how a woman thinks. And the simple fact that it was over and then she broke in and then they did what they did. Crazy feels like, and I mean, this can happen to a regular woman too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's crazy. Like, I'm not trying to say that she's not like she's one of them people that you gotta watch. She felt like we back, like, even though I just broke in, like, this shows, like, this is another way that shows, like, I love him and all this crazy stuff. You feel me? So it's like, don't do that. You continuing to use her, you know what I'm saying? And you're negating the fact that she's not, stable, and you the one that's really causing, like, her crazy switch to stay on, for real. Like, if you done with her, be done with her. Don't play games. That's why I just feel like with his murder and, her acting like that and doing what she did, it was a reaction to being treated like, you know what I'm saying? Being treated like crud and being used and thrown away, no matter what the circumstance was. He was a master manipulator because he had her, man. And I mean, it happens to a lot of women, and they don't do what she did. But I just feel like even back then when I heard about it and I seen the little oxygen snapped and all this, I really felt like, I mean, it's your fault because you can't play with people like this. You know what I'm saying? Some people really take it too far. And this is something to learn from, Like, me seeing it, it's like, okay, I know how not to react. I know how not to, you know what I'm saying? And, it's a difference in where you grew up, how you grew up, what you grew up seeing. Because she shot and she stabbed him. You know what I'm saying? He was in the shower. But I mean, the crazy part about it is she was taking pictures and stuff of him, like, while she was doing it and stuff. That's like the crazy part. At one point, she didn't want no legal team no more, so she started to represent herself. I mean, it went horribly. I wish she would have just pled guilty because you did it. You know what I'm saying? It's no need to draw this out. That's how I know she crazy too. It's an unfortunate situation. This shows people that if you really want to be dedicated to a religion, such as being a Mormon or whatever, you gotta be serious about that. And you can't, like, disrespect your own religion. You can't disrespect, like, what you preaching about, Practice what you preach and, blessings will fall. But I just feel like the whole situation is just a mess. So she got sentenced to life without a possibility of parole, and she's been in the headlines as of recent. And I mean, I just wanted to talk about, the case, and I wanted to see how y'all felt about it. I don't get why nobody talking about it, because I mean, she can fight all she wants to, but it's, so much evidence against you, and even your own, like, actions, like how she was acting in the interrogation room when the detectives left the room and shit. That shit is weird. Like, standing on, doing handstands and shit. Like, come on now. Like, you just showed them too much, and I don't think she should get out. You know what I'm saying? At this moment in time, she's 39. She got natural life. I mean, I feel like it's right. I feel like it's right, but at the same time, I just feel like it was kind of karma at the same time with him. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you never want nobody to be taken. You never want, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be held accountable for your own actions. And that's why I like this YouTube shit, because I can get my point of view out there. I'm not biased. I see things from both angles, and it's a mess. So get in the comments, let me know what you feel about this, and I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you for subscribing. I'm almost at 600 subscribers, so make sure you show love. Make sure that you help me out, support the movement, you feel me? And I will see y'all in my next one.